Good morning, students. Today we will start a new chapter, triangles. So let us see some new terms, definitions. So today we will discuss the synopsis. Okay. See here, synopsis number 1. Two geometric figures having the same shape and size are called congruent figures. Any two geometric figures having the same shape and size are called congruent. Means equal on each and every respect. Whether it is, if you are taking a triangle, suppose you are taking triangles, so angle wise both the triangles, if you are taking two triangles, so they will be equal, and not only angle wise but also side wise. So that is called in all respects, side wise or angle wise. So if this is so, then this is called the congruent figures. Or if it is triangle, then it is congruent triangle. If it is quadrilateral, congruent quadrilateral. If it is a circle, sorry, then you can say it is the congruent circle. Okay. Coming to the second number, geometric figures having the same shape but different sizes. If geometric figures having the same shape but different sizes are known as similar figures, they are not congruent, they are not equal in all respect, they are only similar. Means their looks is similar, they are looking same, design is same but not size is same. So that's why it is the different sizes. Coming to the third, so now you are getting the difference between the congruent figure and similar figures. What is necessary for congruency? What is necessary for similarity of the figures? Now third point, two congruent figures are always similar. Two congruent figures, if two figures are congruent, they are also similar. Always similar, but converse is not necessarily true. But it is not guaranteed, sure or certain that its converse will be also true. Means, what is the converse? That is, similar figures need not be congruent. It is not necessarily true. Need not be congruent. Similar figures may be congruent or may not be congruent. But if two figures are congruent, it is must, it is guaranteed that both will be similar. Okay. So see also here from this diagram, this is clear that here are ABC and PQR are two congruent triangles, and since these are congruent, they are also similar. But see here ABC and DEF, they are not congruent. One is a small, another is bigger. So they are not congruent, but they are similar. See the diagram, they are similar. This is the enlarged diagram of this triangle. This DEF is the enlarged size of this ABC. Size is bigger, size is different, but they are not congruent. Means they are not equal in all respect. May be true, angle wise they are equal, but side wise they are not equal. Okay. So now I think this term similar and congruent, now it is clear to you what is the difference between similarity and congruency. Okay. Now see here, here triangle ABC congruent and similar both to the triangle PQR. This is the sign sign of similarity, and this is the sign of congruency. So please remember this sign, how it is denoted. And also triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, but it is not congruent to DEF. It is similar. So now this is all about the 1, 2 and 3. Now come to the next, the fourth synopsis. In fourth synopsis, what is given here? Two triangles are said to be similar to each other. Then what are the criteria? What are the conditions for the similarity? When two triangles will be said to be similar? So it is here. Criteria number 1, to each other if. Here is if condition. If they will fulfill these two criteria, then only we can say, yes, these two triangles are similar to each other. Otherwise not. What are those two criteria? So see here. Here is the criteria number 1. Their corresponding angles are equal. Their corresponding angles must be equal for similarity. Here you see this diagram. This angle A must be equal to angle D. Angle B must be equal to angle E. And C, angle C equal to angle F. If it is so, then this is the one criteria. This is the first criteria of the similarity. Okay. So their corresponding angles are equal. Now coming to the second criteria. Their corresponding sides are proportional. Their corresponding sides are proportional, means AC, AB upon DE must be equal to BC upon EF, equal to AC upon DF. Means corresponding sides must be proportional. So this is their corresponding sides are proportional, that is two triangles ABC and DEF are similar if angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E and angle C equal to angle F. And second, for this proportional is symbolically written in this way, AB upon DE, or you can also write AB is to DE equal to BC is to EF is to or upon. As far proportion is concerned here, you should say it is to. Though it is okay, you can say this upon this, this upon this, but here it is not ordinary fraction or it is any rational number. So in place of saying this upon that, it is better to say it AB is to DE equal to BC is to EF equal to CA is to FD in this manner, because this is they are proportional. What do you mean by this proportional? If two ratios are equals, then they are said to be, then the quantities, all the four quantities are said to be in proportion. Suppose there are two ratios, one ratio is A is to B, another ratio is B is to C. A is to B and another ratio is B is to A, C is to D. First is A is to B, second is C is to D. These are two ratios, and if these two ratios are equal, means A is to B equal to C is to D, then we say that all the four quantities A, B, C and D, all these four quantities are said to be in proportion. This is the relation between the ratios and proportion. What is these are the terms related with that chapter, ratio and proportion. So it is better, that's why I am explained here, so that it should be very clear to you what does it mean, this term proportional. Proportional means when two ratios are equal, then the quantities are said to be in proportion. If two ratios means A is to B, another is C is to D. So all the four quantities A, B, C, D, all are called in proportion. If ratio will be not equal, these four quantities will be not called that it is in the proportion, will not be said that they are in the proportion. Okay. Now symbolically we write. So this one triangle is similar to another. So we can write here ABC similar. This is the symbol for the similar. Similar to the triangle DEF. So this implies triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. We can also say it or write it in the words in this way. But if we want to use symbol, here is the symbolic representation. You can denote it in this way. And now coming to your assignments, we learn the synopsis. You have to learn it so that next day again we will discuss some more synopsis points. It will be clear. So these are please important synopsis. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. Bye.